Hey guys, so it is Tessa here. In case you've never seen my face, hello, it is nice to meet you. So today I'm going to be answering a bunch of your guys' fitness, health, nutrition type questions. So I've asked you guys on my Instagram, by the way, it's right here. Make sure to follow it to be part of things such as this. But yeah, I've asked you a bunch of questions. And without further ado, guys, let's just get into answering all of these questions. Question number 1, do you always go to the gym or do you also work out at home? So I do both. I go through different stages. Sometimes I'm like really into going to the gym. Sometimes I'm just anti-gym and all I want to do is work out at home. My workout programs, for example, my personal training app and everything, which is linked down below, it all does not require a gym because I'm a firm believer that people can be in absolutely insane, amazing shape and not at all even step foot in a gym. If I have to work out really early in the morning before school, something such as that, I do prefer to go to the gym because if not, I feel like I just cannot wake up. Because you know, like when you're at the gym, there's that motivation because people are also working out. How has school been going? Thank you, Noah, for asking. It's been going good. I'm not really a big college person, don't enjoy it that much. Hey, but I get good grades, and then I go home, so it's going pretty good so far. Comment down below if you're a school person, if you like really enjoy it. I never have, so I always am like fascinated when people do. What is the best way to get fit? Okay, I really like this question. It's a very broad question, but I kind of like that it is so broad. So I get this question a lot. How do I get healthy? How do I get fit and such? And guys, it's not that complicated. I know it can get really complicated because you can start researching on the internet and reading and everything, and you're just like, oh my gosh, there's so much information. What am I supposed to trust? This says that running's good. This one says running's bad. It's like, what on earth am I supposed to do? So yeah, guys, it's not that complicated. To be fit and healthy, I always just say eat healthy. Your body needs to be fueled well. As humans, we need to. And second, get in your daily physical activity. Us as humans need to move our bodies. So yeah, it's really not that complicated. Of course, you're probably wondering, what does healthy eating mean? What are good exercises and such? I have tons of videos about all of that, so check out my channel. But again, that is a very broad answer, but it was also a very broad question. But yeah, guys, that is my answer to how to be fit and healthy. Just eat clean and get in your daily physical activity. Hi, cutie. I have been wondering for such a long time if you drink alcohol. I send you all my love. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for calling me a cutie, and thank you for sending me your love. I send it right back. No, I personally do not drink. I just have never liked it. I've never been one to want to do it, so no, I do not drink. Favorite cardio / fat burning exercise? Mine is skipping. That is what she said. Okay, I put this question in because I think that it's a very funny one. My mom is skipping obsessed. You're probably like, what the heck? If I'm grumpy or sad, I'm just, you know, not in a good mood, and I'm with her. She's like, Tessa, I really think you should try skipping. And I'm like, Mom, I don't think skipping is gonna solve my problems right now. I actually am not a big cardio person, but I think that HIIT workouts, high intensity interval training, I think that's the best way to get your cardio up and such, and adding resistance training. However, if we're talking true traditional cardio, my favorite would definitely be running. However, I don't run that much. I do run weekly, but I try not to do it every day because it always eventually ends up hurting my knees. So I'm just not into running every single day. That is not my thing, and I don't believe that it's good for the body. What was your experience like being on Dance Moms? To say the least, it was extremely interesting. There were tons and tons of negatives, but there also were positives. Just because of the situation I was in dance, the environment that I was in, the studio I was at, my goals, where I was more concert-related dance, while Dance Moms was more reality TV commercial, and the concert people disliked it. So I got so much negative backlash from going on Dance Moms. So it was turned my life upside down. Like, it really did my dance world. It was a huge deal. However, I learned so much, not only about the dance world, but I learned about TV, how to work on camera. I learned how the world works. I saw so much of what the real world is like. So I would never change it, ever. I would never go back and rewrite history. Do I have any tattoos? No, I do not. I kind of want to get one, but I just don't really have the balls to do it. So maybe I will. But comment down below if you think that I should get a tattoo. I kind of want to get a tattoo on my rib. I feel like I'll get it and I'll like it a lot, but then like, what's it gonna look like when I'm old? I don't want like this like ugly, saggy tattoo. I don't know. Have I ever suffered from an eating disorder? Okay, so this question interested me, and no, personally, I've never suffered from an eating disorder. However, I wanted to still say a little bit more on the topic because I have had something on my mind and I want to share it with you guys. I understand that there are people out there with true eating disorders, mental illnesses, anxiety, depression. They're real things and people struggle with them. People suffer from them and they deserve all the help. They deserve all the attention and they need to be helped and they deserve to be able to speak out, and I think that it's absolutely amazing that people are voicing themselves and sharing their stories. However, I've noticed on social media that it's almost become like a trend to say that you have anxiety or depression or an eating disorder, and also people are very quick to label others to have these illnesses and such. For example, I have been told that I have eating disorders all the time, all over social media and such, when I know that personally I do not at all. I think that it's creating a whole new problem that people are identifying themselves as having these issues and other people are also identifying people as having these issues, because it's kind of planting a brand new seed into these people's heads, because it's normal for people to be sad every once in a while. It's normal for people to get anxious when they're in anxious situations. It's normal for people to overeat every once in a while. But I think that it's just causing a whole new problem that people are labeling themselves as having these serious issues when really they just have a little something that they have to work through and grow from and such. I don't know. I hope that I just don't want to sound rude. I don't want to underestimate anyone's problems and such. But yeah, that's my opinion about it, because I see tons of girls being labeled as having eating disorders. I personally have been in situations where I'm at a dinner and I feel like I have to consume extra amounts of food just because people are judging whether I have an eating disorder or not. I don't want social media to cause people to create these issues and such. So yeah, I hope I explained that all well. And yeah, I'm just gonna move on because that got very serious. And yeah, let's just go to the next question. What is your opinion about the keto diet? So I got this question a lot too, and I think it's just because it's one of those trending diets. It's all over the place, and there are also lots of things on social media showing that people have had insane transformations from this diet. So I personally have never done it, and I've also never thoroughly researched it, so I can't have that strong of an opinion about it. However, from what I know about it, it's you're increasing your fat intake, so you're putting your body into ketosis, which is then causing you to burn extra fat, which that sounds great and everything. However, I personally don't believe in true dieting. I believe that people should just focus on eating foods naturally produced by the earth, eat intuitively and such. I don't believe in counting calories, weighing food and such. So the idea of keto does not interest me, because I know that you have to be hitting your certain food levels, food measurements to get your body put into ketosis. So I know that I would not personally recommend it, nor would I want to do it, just because it's too strict of a diet for me. Do you usually have a cheat day every week? So I also got this question a lot. No, I do not. I do not believe that people should be putting themselves in a diet situation where they feel like they need to have a cheat day. I say that you should be left content and satisfied every single day with what you're eating, so you don't have to have a cheat day, especially every week. Tips on success as a dancer who is always comparing themselves to others and doubtful about their talents. The dance world is a very competitive, a very judgmental place. So it's very easy to compare yourself to others and not feel that you're good enough. Through my years and everything, especially since I'm not dancing as much as I used to, I now see it from a whole different perspective, and I understand what people were telling me for so long. Don't give a crap about what other people are saying about you, what other people think about you. Don't care about it. Just focus on yourself, work hard, get all the information your teachers are giving you, absorb that information, use your time wisely, just work your butt off and go after your goals, and don't give a shit about what other people are saying. Be confident, work your butt off, and follow your dreams, and you will achieve them. That's the biggest thing that I could say after experiencing everything that I have. So yeah, just focus on yourself and don't let other people get you down, because they're going to try to. So don't let it work. How flexible are you? What are the coolest poses you can do? Okay, so I'm definitely more flexible than the average person, obviously, but I also am not like psychotically flexible. I'm not like one of those insane dancers. However, this is probably my most impressive pose, which is just great because it does absolutely nothing for me, because it's not like an actual tilt. It's not a true leg extension. It's just me awkwardly being able to put my head really far between my legs, so it's like Why can I do this? Why is it benefiting me? It's not. Would you ever dye your hair a new color? Okay, so I do during the summer. I usually go more blonde. During the winter, I go more dark, as you guys can see. But I don't know. My mom is always telling me, like, you know what? When your hair's blonde, you should just go pink or something. And I'm like, wow, that does sound fun. But then I'm also like, would I hate it? And I have really coarse hair, so I feel like my hair would just die and fall off. Literally, I feel like they'd start bleaching it and it would just crumble off of my head or be dead for like 20 years after turning it pink or something. So I don't see myself dyeing my hair in the future a crazy color, but you never know, guys. Maybe I'll get tatted up and dye my hair after this Q&A because you guys just put all the ideas in my head. How do you keep your hair so beautiful? I have chose to put this question in because I think that it brings up a whole new topic. Everyone wants what they don't have. Like, people with blonde hair want dark hair. People with dark hair want blonde hair. People that are tall want to be short. People that are short want to be tall, and so on. I hate my hair. And then I always get comments and people are like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love your hair. And I'm like, why the heck do you like my hair? But yeah, I just wanted to include that question because I think that it's a perfect example of how everyone wants what they don't have. And then people are not grateful or happy with what they do have because they want something else. You get what I'm saying. I'm a culprit of it. We all need to stop doing it. And also, thank you so much, Angelina, for saying that my hair is beautiful. That is very, very kind of you. What plans do you have for the next 5 years? That is a stressful question, and I've always hated getting this question so much because I am like a very success, motivation driven person. Like, I want to be successful. I want to work hard and create a good life for myself and everything. But I still hate the question, what are you going to do with your life? And I'm like, don't ask me that. I don't know. It's just happening. I'm just working and I'm going to see what happens. But I hope to grow my TessaRenee company. I want to get making true fitness videos, like a workout video program and such. And then venture into nutrition and everything. But that's a stressful question. And I don't know. How do you deal with bad body image / insecurities? Okay, so Alexa, thank you so much for asking this. This has been something that I've actually struggled with a lot for the past about year and a half. To give you a little background to understand it more is I graduated high school early, but I also was a very late developer. So why am I telling you guys this? Pretty much I did not get like my adult body until I'd already graduated high school. So one, I went through a huge life change of going to college. I was changing my dance career. I was changing what I thought I wanted to do for the rest of my life and such. So that was a huge change. And then also, like, I was changing who I was surrounded by, my friends and everything. But also, my body was drastically changing. So I just overall, like, everything was kind of getting turned upside down. And I definitely created a thing in my head of hating my body. Like, I did not like how I look. I still don't really like how I look. I have lots of insecurities and I'm just trying to get over them. I'm trying to focus on the good that I have and just treat my body well, eat healthy, do my daily physical activity and just focus on the positive. And I know that once I fix what's happening in my head, I'll just feel so much better because confidence is what shows. And I think that it's very normal for especially girls my age, you know, like 15 to 20, to be dealing with it. And we just all need to focus on the good things we have and just treat our bodies well and love ourselves. We can't hate ourselves and we can't focus on the negatives. I'm still working on it, so I can't like preach it. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just we need to learn to love ourselves, to be grateful for what we have, and just overall treat our bodies well, because when we're doing what's right for our bodies are going to be at their best. Another deep question, but I wish it was something as easy as just saying I'm beautiful, I love myself, and that's all, but it does not work like that. I wish that it was as easy as someone else telling you you look amazing and you should be confident, but it's not as easy as that. It's all a mental game, so we just have to win the mental game and start to love and be grateful for what we have. Have you ever had a boyfriend? No, I've never had a boyfriend. Yes, guys, I'm 18. I'm a sophomore in college. I've never had a boyfriend. But yeah, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this Q&A. I hope that maybe you learned something from it. I hope that I answered your question. Make sure to follow me on Instagram so that you can be part of all these things such as this. And make sure to comment down below if you have any other questions. I'll be sure to answer them. Yeah, guys, I love you. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you soon.